this player's found it. He's found the long-lost ancient secret to hitting any rank in Valorant. Deets, what are you talking about? Little Jimmy, I'm talking about Zekken. Sentinel's newest pickup is a ranked god. Okay, all jokes aside, if any of you guys watch Champs, you would know that Zekken was a huge part in an XX's success and road to the playoffs. But not only is Zekken one of the best professional players in the world, but like I mentioned, he's a ranked demon. He's top 10 Radiant act after act. But not only that, he's hit Radiant on every single role. Zekken would make a new account, name it the role he was playing to Radiant, and would hit it time and time again. So today, we're going to go over what makes Zekken so good. Is it some super serum or something else? Let's find out. Now, if you're going to carry in ranked, it is important to have solid mechanics. And Zekken has the mechanics to carry any game, any rank, any day, anytime. I mean, just look at this clip and you tell me that this isn't aimbot.
Oh my god, he's in there.
Watch out, watch out.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Spike down mid.
Nice.
What? Astra.
Not convinced? Here, watch this one.
Link, 23, nice. One more
Why don't we just go away? Why don't we just go away?
I killed the op rank. I killed the op anchor. Yeah, we should just go.
Yeah.
Out of charges.
He's back to it.
Here's a 1v4 clutch that he hit on his stream the other day.
Nice. Some nest. No, on the box still, you saw him.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, Zach. One more.
You're crazy.
I'm telling you, this guy's mechanics are out of this world. In order to dominate at this level, it's necessary to refine your mechanics to this. This means that you have to hop into death matches, the range, Kovacs, and grind. And I mean grind your mouse off if you want to get even close to this guy's level. But as you know, you SkillCapped viewers understand that great players don't just have great aim. Behind any insane player is a crazy amount of game sense. And Zekken's no different. That's why he can play any role. In this ace to close out the game, it may look like he's just swinging everything like a brain-dead duelist, but watch closely.
What? Where was Wizard? You can walk on the ring.
Get out of my way.
It's like COG MBG some shit.
Good shot.
Nice.
Big.
One
nice.
Oh,
I think
nice.
we just got this. I think we just got this. I'll hold you under though.
Fade towards A man.
Oh, he was with Envy.
Gonna remember.
Bomb buddy out.
Carry guys.
Reloading.
I'm back up. Nice.
Holding Vish.
One enemy remaining.
Nice guys.
Spike down A.
Good job guys. GG.
When Zekken swings dish, notice how he's not overswinging, but is instead isolating his fights. Once he realizes that no one's swinging for the trade, he keeps good crosshair placement and almost pre-fires the jet. He understands that somebody could have crossed to the other side. After cleaning up dish, he heads over to A main to help his raise. Now, he still has his rendezvous. Keep this in mind. He decides to swing A main to try and get a quick kill. But notice, he's not swinging. He's instead trying to go for literally one shot before getting out. Chamber is the only agent that can do this, and Zekken took advantage of it and teleports out. But Raze is still fighting, and she ends up getting prowlered. Zekken knows that his teammate just got bit, and he uses this to surprise his enemies with the reswing. They just tagged somebody with a prowler. They won't expect Zekken to be there swinging them again. He gets the kill, sets up his crosshair to kill the traitor, and wins his team the game with an ace. So on XSET, Zekken played a variety of roles. From Sova, to Jet, to Neon, to KO, to even Omen for a game. He literally can play anything. This means that Zekken has a good understanding of each role, knowing how to make space, trade, be a support player. He's arguably the best flex player in the whole world. In this clip, just look at the space he makes on Fracture.
Thunder. Ball comes out from Zekken. They should get the side easy here. Oh, he's out on the right. Surf is underneath.
Paranoia out into spawn, and Zekken just brings him right back down. Fox with his ult. What value can he find?
No support here.
So if any of you have played Neon before, you know that they love throwing their wall up as they're running out of B main. This protects them from anyone playing in front of the smokes, top generator, or anyone behind dice. But notice how he doesn't use his fast lane. Instead, he runs outwards towards Canteen. This is because Zekken recognizes that his chamber is trying to pinch through Arcade on his own. His breach stuns Canteen, Zekken runs through, and pinches the Viper with his chamber. After quickly checking Canteen, he comes out and kills the guy on top of Generator. The fast lane distracts the chamber, making him think that Zekken's teammates are eventually coming out of it. But instead, Zekken goes under the Generator, an angle hard for chamber to clear if people are running out onto site. This 10-second clip was quick, but it was a perfect demonstration as to how you should be making space for your team. He recognized where his teammates were, what his teammates' utility set him up for, and he capitalized. And Zekken's strongest part of his game is that he knows how to do this on a bunch of different duelists. Take a look at how he enters and makes space for his team on Icebox.
Maybe a bit unsure of what's happening mid.
30 seconds.
Cruz has to stay alive here.
Top. You were talking about his mobility, his movement, and now the kill onto Cruz. The swing out from Fox, and Zekken gets another.
After the timeout nap.
Oh, he spots one more. The nade to provide cover, the swing out, and the kill is just too easy.
So because people love to spam from behind Nest on Icebox, Zekken decides to satchel through and lands his showstopper in between the Yoru clone and the Astra, taking her out. He knows the clone came from Kitchen, so he looks up, expecting the peek and the trade on the Astra. After that, he jiggles perfectly for information, sees Sova at the end of Orange, and throws his paint shells perfectly to force an awkward fight for Sova. You can tell by the way that he threw them that he knew perfectly what their trajectory is like and how they had to land. In every clip that I'm showing you, this man is on a different agent and is squeezing the most out of them whenever he's playing them. Zekken is not an insta-lock, but an insta-fill, and he's probably the best at it. In this clip, just watch how comfortable Zekken is with Raze's utility.
The spam, I don't think they've spotted him. Zekken creeping forward. Closer and closer! Gets the kill, gets away.
What movement from Zekken?
His movement to that top cardboard box is perfect and silent. After dropping down, he moves up confidently, knowing that Chamber didn't see him. He moves up by crouch peeking, throwing off Chamber's crosshair if he were there. When he turns the corner, he quickly snaps to the angle, anticipates the Chamber's jiggle, and gets the kill. And the most impressive part of this is when he gets out. I mean, just look at how smooth he looks escaping B main. He looked like a thief in the night, or like a ballerina, or like, I don't know, he just looked really good doing it. So what does all of this mechanical skill look like when put on a support agent?
Over.
They're all getting flamed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wall around.
Found them.
Very good wall.
Thank you. One was backside, Astra.
Stealing sight.
Nice, I'm slowing.
Many enemies.
3 gone.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Get it, just get it. I'm scouting.
Well, here you go. In the first clip, Zekken blasts his recon backside, clearing all of sight and allows him to solely focus on people backside. After a nice flick to default box, just look at how smooth his mouse control is. If anyone crosses in front of his crosshair, they're dead. In the second clip, Zekken is kind of trolling his viewers with his face cam, but you can still tell that he knows what he's doing.
That shit's going down. Go flatter.
Pull down.
One enemy remaining.
Op or last one.
He has an op.
I have his cross to push you, but could have an angle on you. He was the other side pillar. Nice, bro. Yeah.
Never come back.
He's in his comfort zone, so he decides to wait for the execute to start before ripping his ultimate in the most common spots people love to play. By spotting Jet on his minimap, that kill comes easy. After getting that kill, he blasts the default plant spot and kills the Viper. This isn't something you'd see from someone who doesn't play a lot of Sova. He even knows the elevation in which he needs to shoot it at. There are no pings in this clip, so Zekken knows that the rest of the team still needs to come in, and he just killed their smokes. By playing in this cheeky angle, he's able to get 2. This is an awkward angle to trade somebody out at, but now he decides to reposition with 30 HP left, and he does this quick. This is really important because the last enemy is now thinking that Zekken is towards Nest. I mean, just think about it. His teammates are probably yelling, Sova's in Nest! Sova's in Nest! By repositioning towards defender spawn, he's completely catching the Chamber off of guard. With this timing, he's also able to take advantage of his flanking teammate. His teammate spots him out, Zekken lands the headshot, and secures the ace. So if you haven't figured it out by now, Zekken is the ultimate flex player, and this is how he wins in ranked. No matter what his team needs, he plays it, and plays it really freaking well. But to do this takes a lot of game time and practice. So if you study the game and play the game a lot like Zekken does, you can hit Radiant too, I believe. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel down below. It really does help us out. But before you go, keep in mind that this is all just one of many in-depth guides that we have on our website. Also, if you want a chance at having your VOD reviewed, be sure to subscribe on our website at SkillCapped.com. We also have tons of Radiant Smurf commentaries where you have Radiant players walking through exactly how to have the most impact possible in a bunch of different situations. So what are you waiting for? You got nothing to lose. Head on over to SkillCapped.com and get started on your way to that rank that you deserve. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm Teets, and And we here at SkillCapped want to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.